Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the special edition of the Coffee with Craig show. I'm here with Galina Slavova, which is a super actress from Bulgaria, taking over Hollywood, and we're here at the W Hotel in Hollywood, beautiful hotel, and Galina, thank you very much for your time today and time to meet. We're very excited to have you here. We're normally covering Central Eastern Europe and happy to talk to someone from Bulgaria who's made it big in Hollywood. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. Well, I don't know how big, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, sure.
But nice having you and meeting you, and thank you so much for reaching out. And it's always a pleasure to see people like myself coming from countries where I come from to make this effort and be able to just succeed in a way that following their dreams and passion. Well, I was born in Sofia in Bulgaria. I'm very proud being Bulgarian. When I was 6 years old, I started practicing judo, and I did that for many years, for about 15 years, and it was my life pretty much.
Wow.
But then after I moved to, I started to traveling because I wanted to see the world and speak languages, meet people. I'm that kind of person that I just want to know everything what's going on.
Right, good.
And I moved to Puerto Rico. And then I lived there for about 3 years. I did the first movie in Puerto Rico with Walter Mercado, who is a very famous astrologist. So we did a documentary movie there, and then I fell in love with the whole lights, camera, action, cut, stop, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
So did you do anything in Bulgaria before that?
No.
Okay, so you just moved there and thought it was
just
time.
Just moved there, and I'm like, I wanted to, but it was just not something that it was like easy to do in Bulgaria or just go ahead and do it. No, for me, I found to be more easy, more opportunity elsewhere.
Right, yeah.
Well,
they're filming there now in Bulgaria, but I guess they're hiring everybody somewhere else and then going there.
Yes, but it's now in Bulgaria, it's beautiful how the movie industry grown so much, and I'm so impressed, and I'm actually looking forward to work in Bulgaria.
Good. We hope to see you there. Well, tell us a little bit about your steps to Hollywood, because you Bulgaria, then to Puerto Rico.
Yes, and then when I fell in love and the whole movie process and cameras and I moved to Miami.
Okay.
I was working a little bit in soap operas in Spanish.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Some of those spicy ones.
Yes,
yeah, good.
The very dramatic ones, right? I'm drama free, but when I was there, I had to have that drama inside me, and it was wonderful. I really enjoyed it. But after 5 years, I decided that I wanted to use my skills to my full capability of, I'm a martial artist, speak languages, I love action. So I said, you know what? It's time for one-way ticket from Miami to LA.
Right. Excellent. So you came here 8 years ago. Okay. And how was it? You landed?
I landed and I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anything. And this is the truth. And people like, how do people make like that?
Producers waiting for you at the airport so they can sign agreements with you? No.
I'm like, what did I do? My God, who does this? But I did it because it just was for me, it's always that way. It's one way and I have to make it happen no matter what. And so I came here and I started getting different jobs to be able to support myself. And in the meantime, I was going to events, networking with director producers, going to acting school. I went to 7 different schools.
Wow.
Yes, and I continue go to school.
Right.
Because we always have to work on our crafts constantly.
Acting is always about learning new things
always
to do.
Techniques, new things coming up, and every time you study something, you're like, oh my God, I never see it that way. Even if you've been doing it for so long, right?
So how many movies have you been in the past, and what have you done a little bit in the?
So I did 7 movies,
Okay.
and there are 2 in the works
Great.
at the moment.
All right.
Yes, and I'm going to Europe for that reason in a couple of months.
Excellent.
We're shooting there, and I've done Maverick and Grundy was probably the most challenging, but yet the most rewarding movie that I've done, because it was a feature film fully improv.
Wow. Okay. So you didn't have to learn any lines.
I mean, there was some kind of, okay, we know what's going on, but there was not, it was just everything improv.
Right.
It's up to you. You the character. You create your own character and you be that character.
Well, that sounds great.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was tough and challenging,
Yeah.
but it was really good experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you did a movie during COVID, is that correct?
Yes, we did it. A short film. It's called The Domino.
Okay.
And was the producer and director was Jay Cunningham. He's from UK, and we did so many 10 people from different side of the world.
The world. Okay.
We shot it from home, and he put it together and make it look like we're in the same location and the same time stuck together in the same house.
Oh, right. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so while you're partying on the roof of the W Hotel, everyone else is locked up at home, right? And they're probably like, turn down the music, we're filming now.
Yes, well, it was kind of restricted,
Yeah.
but you know, we try to follow the rules here.
Sure, of course, good to try. I know how Bulgarians and
Yes.
Central Eastern Europeans are always trying to follow the
Bulgarians,
rules.
we just like to, you know, to have fun, to enjoy our life.
Yeah.
You know, we work to live.
Right. There are a bit more suggestions than really rules
Yes,
in some cases.
Yes,
Yeah,
in some
good.
cases, but it's Hollywood in the end of the day,
That's
and
right.
we're European. You know, just
Exactly.
that's an excuse.
No habla inglés, right?
Right, like no hablo inglés, no speaking Spanish, no speaking English.
Well, it's really great to see you. So we've got quite a few people watching, business people and other people watching us from Bulgaria. So what would you like to tell your fellow Bulgarians?
Well, first of all, I'm so happy that, you know, we're doing this for my country, for European countries, for Europe, and Bulgarian became such a successful country and movie industry, because I have so many friends from here that they are good producers and directors and actors. I know a lot of actors in LA that they say, hey, I'm going to Bulgaria for a shoot. I'm going to Sofia. I'm like, oh my God, it gives me so much joy to know the Bulgarian, we're just like so an advanced now in the movie industry. And I can't wait to see you all in Bulgaria. I'm looking forward to work in Sofia. And that's my next stop in October, to go to Sofia and
good.
kind of
Well, we're looking to be there in this October as well, so maybe we could do the next interview there, and you can tell us a little bit about the next movie.
Yes. Well, by then, yes, I can release a couple of things that I'm working on. Right now, I can, but
Sure.
in a couple of months, I cannot wait to tell you what I'm working on.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, we have a gift for you for being on the Coffee with Craig
my
show, which is
God.
a Coffee with Craig mug.
I love it. Coffee with Craig show. And European, Bulgarian, I drink coffee 10 times a day. So thank you so much. That's definitely very useful. Yes.
All right. Well, Galina, thank you very much for your time. I know you're very busy, so great to see you. But yeah, you're right. When I'm talking to people in the film industry here, I'm always shocked when they go, oh yeah, we're doing this in Bulgaria. And I'm thinking, how do they even know where Bulgaria is? And they're all doing stuff there. A lot of production going on there and post-production.
I actually saw social media, a friend of mine who is an actor here in LA, and he posted a picture of my church in Sofia. And I'm like, what are you doing there? He's like, I'm shooting here for 3 months.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, okay. So he was like, when I came back in September, we're going to have coffee. So we know each other, but it's like, it's always gives me so much joy to see people from all over the world go to Bulgaria and doing stuff in Sofia. And I'm so proud to be a Bulgarian.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching our special edition of the Coffee with Craig show. And we will see you all tomorrow. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show. And don't forget to share it with your friends.